With only 10 races remaining in the regular season, the playoff battle's heating up for the stars of the NASCAR Cup Series. For the 10th time in their history, the NASCAR Cup Series rolls into the Bluegrass State, the Kentucky Speedway, with 400 miles of racing action on the board from the 1.5-mile Speedway. It's all going to go down with the Quaker State 400 coming from Kentucky. This is your full race preview video with everything to expect from the 2020 Quaker State 400. Let's have a look at your point standings after Indy. Kevin Harvick extends his point lead now with those 4 wins, 2 stage wins, a 637-point lead for the driver of the number 4, just 85 points over second place Chase Elliott, who has that 1 win and 5 stage wins. Brad Keselowski right now at 3rd in the standings with his 2 race wins, and Ryan Blaney, his Penske teammate, right behind him at 4th with that 1 win at Talladega. Denny Hamlin has 4 wins on the season, but the lack of stage points leaves him 5th in the playoff standings. And Joey Logano has 2 race wins, but he's at 6th in the standings, again after lacking consistent runs. Martin Truex Jr. right now at 7th in the standings with that 1 win at Martinsville. MTJ right now sits right above Alex Bowman, 30 points behind Truex, who sits at 8th in the standings. 9th in the standings, Eric Almirola had some very consistent runs recently, driver 10 on the move in these standings. And then it's Kyle Busch rounding out the top 10 in the standings. The defending series champion right now has no playoff points, 176 points behind the leaders. His brother Kurt in 11th in the points with that 1 stage win, and Matt DiBenedetto right now holds a playoff position, 3 points over Clint Boyer, who's in as well. Then it's Hendrick teammates William Byron and Jimmy Johnson, both with a pair of stage wins. They're in the playoffs, and Austin Dillon right now the 16th and final playoff driver. As I mentioned, 10 races remaining until the playoffs. Here are your drivers outside looking in the battle to watch here these next couple weeks. Eric Jones right now, first driver missing the playoff cut. He's 6 points out. Rookie Tyler Reddick, he is only 16 points behind. If he can put together a consistent run, he can race his way in. Bubba Wallace right now, back-to-back top 10s for him, leaving him 42 points out of the playoffs. And Ricky Stenhouse Jr. just 48 points behind. Chris Buescher sits at minus 56, while rookie John Hunter Nemechek sits at minus 69. And Michael McDowell, his front row teammate, at minus 75. A little bit farther out, Christopher Bell at minus 81, but Kentucky, one of his better tracks on the schedule. Now let's take a look at your Sunoco rookie contenders points, where Tyler Reddick tops that with 334 points in the bank, a 53-point lead over John Hunter Nemechek. Christopher Bell right now 65 points behind that battle, and 71 points out is Cole Custer. And Brandon Poole and Quinn Houff sit at minus 231 and minus 261 respectively. Now let's take a look at your TV schedule from Kentucky. The action goes down on Sunday, July 12th, 2020 at 2:30 p.m. The Quaker State 400 coming on Fox Sports 1. And now let's take a look at the 38 NASCAR Cup Series drivers as they'll take to Kentucky. Driving for Starcom Racing on the Creek Enterprises 00 Chevy, he's the rookie driver. That's Quinn Houff. And for Chip Ganassi Racing, their duo of Chevy drivers looks like this. In the Monster Energy sponsored number 1, he's the defending race winner, the Outlaw Kurt Busch. And for the Clover Data number 42, that's Matt Kenseth. Out of the Team Penske stable, their trio of Ford Mustangs rolls like this. In the Snap-on Tools 100th anniversary number 2, a 2-time winner at this race, Brad Keselowski. And in the Advanced Auto Parts number 12, Ryan Blaney. For the Shell Pennzoil number 22, that's Sliced Bread, Joey Logano. And out of Richard Childress Racing stable, they're bringing their duo of Chevys with the Rig Up number 3, seeing Austin Dillon. And in that Caterpillar number 8, that's rookie Tyler Reddick. Out of the Stewart-Haas Racing camp, their quartet of Ford Mustangs is ready to roll like this. In the Hunt Brothers Pizza number 4, it's the closer and points leader, Kevin Harvick, a 4-time winner now this season after picking up the checkered flag Sunday at Indy. And in the Smithfield Vote for Bacon number 10, that's A Squared, Eric Almirola. For the One Kier number 14, that's Clint Boyer. And driving in the Haas Tooling number 41, defending Xfinity Series winner here, rookie Cole Custer. For Roush Fenway Racing, their duo of Fords looks like this. In the Acornus number 6, the Rocket Man Ryan Newman. And for the Fifth Third Bank number 17, that's Chris Buescher. For Hendrick Motorsports, their quartet of Chevy drivers rolls like this. In the Kelly Blue Book number 9, that's Chase Elliott. Then for Exalta on car 24, it's William Byron. And returning to the series after missing a week due to the COVID virus, it's the Ally number 48 driver of Jimmy Johnson. And in the Cincinnati number 88, the showman, Alex Bowman. Joe Gibbs Racing braves their quartet of Toyotas like this. In the FedEx number 11, that's Denny Hamlin. Then for the M&M Fudge Brownie, number 18, defending series champion, Kyle Busch. Driving the Auto Owners Insurance, number 19, a two-time winner of this race, that's Martin Truex Jr. And in the Built-in Kentucky Toyota, number 20, the Jones boy, Eric Jones. For Germain Racing, he drives the Geico number 13 Chevy. It's Welcome North Carolina's Ty Dillon. And for Premium Motorsports, at the wheel, the Sparta Mosquito number 15, rookie driver Brandon Poole. For the Wood Brothers on car number 21, the Menards Quaker State Ford, that's Guido, Matt DiBenedetto. And driving out of Rick Ware Racing Stable, their trio of Ford Mustangs looks like this. In the number 27, that's going to be driver J.J. Yaley. Then at the wheel of car 51, the Chevy of Joey Gase. And for the number 53, another Chevy, that's Garrett Smithley. Go Fast Racing's in action with the Keen Parts number 32 Ford of Super Shoes, Corey LaJoy. And then for Front Row Motorsports, their duo of Ford drivers looks like this. In the Love's Travel Stops, number 34, that's Michael McDowell. Driving in the Yamaha America, number 38, that's rookie driver John Hunter Nemechek. For JTG Darty Racing, their duo of Chevys looks like this. And a new look on the Kingsford Charcoals number 37, it's Ryan Preece. And for the Kroger number 47, that's Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Richard Petty Motorsports brings the Victory Junction Camp Worldwide Technology number 43 of Darrell Bubba Wallace Jr. And MBM Motorsports has the RoofClaims.com number 66 of double duty driver Timmy Hill. Then for Spire Motorsports, driving in the number 77 Chevy, making his season debut with the team, it's Josh Balicki. And for Levine Family Racing, he's in the Toyota number 95, a former Xfinity Series and Truck Series winner here, Christopher Bell. And rounding out the entry list in the Toyota Service Center's number 96 Gaunt Brothers Racing entry, that's Daniel Suarez. Now let's take a look at your Speedway Collective fantasy picks. Two drivers from each category I think can bring home a lot of points in the Quaker State 400. For the A class, I'm taking two drivers that are former race winners here at 2 apiece. In the number 19, I'm going with Martin Truex Jr. Been very good on the mile and a half recently. He can break through for his third Kentucky win. Another driver that could be stout for his third Kentucky win is in that Team Penske number 2, Brad Keselowski. Added a B class, I'm going with that Chip Ganassi Racing duo. Easy picks here. Kurt Busch, mentioned he's the defending race winner. And Matt Kenseth, he can't beat experience in that number 42. He's raced 9 out of the 10 Kentucky races. C class goes to Ricky Stenhouse Jr. I'm taking him because he's had some solid runs recently in that number 47. And with a playoff spot sitting right in front of him, he's going to up it up and he's going to park that car with a solid top 10, bringing you home a ton of points. And in that fifth third bank, number 17, Roush Ford, another driver with some solid runs recently, Chris Buescher. On to the D class, I'm taking a pair of rookies. Easy picks here. Christopher Bell, I mentioned he's a former Truck and Xfinity winner here. Keep out for him. He's had back-to-back top 5 finishes. And in the 41, that's Cole Custer, defending Xfinity winner here. I think he can break through with another top 10 as well. Now let's take a look at your race stats for the Quaker State 400. The field's going to stack up for 267 laps, 400.5 miles around the 1.5 mile Kentucky Speedway. Stage 1 and Stage 2 are 80 laps apiece. The final stage will be 107 laps. Your defending race winner is Kurt Busch. Don't forget to catch the 2020 Quaker State 400 on Sunday, July 12th at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Fox Sports 1. Thank you guys so much for watching this NASCAR Cup Series race preview video. For more motorsports content, check out my newest video by clicking on the left. Hit that circle in the middle to subscribe so you never miss an upload, and hit that video on the right. It's one you don't want to miss. You can follow me on Twitter at KEMMO Cup Series with another NASCAR Cup Series race preview video. This has been KEMMO on YouTube saying thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next motorsports video.